I'm at Wooditton, St Mary's the Virgin. Look round the graveyard. Lots of unreadables, of course, but we have got ancestors and more people connected through recent work I've been doing on my family tree, on the Browns and the Brookes of Isleham. But of course, there's lots of associated names. Those are just like main ones I link to. But I'm sat in the porch. No one can come and open the church. This is the first time since I've been up here, I haven't been able to get into church. They've all been welcoming and open and, offering information, booklets and everything. I don't even know if I got in here last time. I can't remember. I think Zara was with me. But I've been round the church because there are some more links with Jaggards. And I found a few Jaggard graves. I've got everything written down. I can't remember. 20 years ago, I could remember everything. But the tree has grown so much since then. It's vast. Lots of interconnections, lots of relationships over several hundred years that I've been going back. But I always like to go in the church, get a feel of it, But I'll wait here for a few minutes. Somebody might turn up, you never know. But if they live in Newmarket, they should have a key local. I don't think the key should be kept 10 miles away. There should be someone here they could trust to come and at least open the door for a couple of hours, so people can come in. It's a Saturday. Anyway, not to worry. I'm going to go somewhere else in a minute. I think I'm going to Dullingham, which I've done loads of times, done inside and out. But there are, once again, I need to check up on some new names. They're not new, but Fletchers. We've got some new Fletcher links. And I need to do Soham Graveyard again, because I don't think I made a note of the Fletchers. And that's a vast graveyard. Over now. Right, small video. Churches, the porch bit's open, but the main door's locked. But there are 2 phone numbers. It is possible that I might ring somebody. Because I don't think I've been in this one before. It's always locked. They keep it locked. So what I'll do, while it's not raining, I'm going to go and do some graves. I'm back here as well because of the Browns and the Brookes and associated names that are linked to this church. But it's locked. It's so sad when they lock them up. And they lock them up because people steal things. But most churches I've been to recently, they're not locked. None of them are locked. And they trust people and they actually give people stuff. Like books. They let you have them. I always put money in the box anyway. But see, all these old graves here could be linked. They could be connected to me, these graves here, but you can't read them. They've probably got burial plots. Anyway, the weather is really, really awful, by the way. The weather is really, really awful. It's June and I'm wearing a winter coat. I've got 2 jumpers on. I'm wearing a warm hat. And the church isn't even open. It's a Saturday. You'd think they'd have it open, wouldn't you? It's gone 10 o'clock. The graveyard looks bigger than what I remember. But like I said, I got my umbrella. The weather is really horrendous. And next week, at the moment, I'm in a hobby caravan. And I've got, water, I've got comfort, I've got a bed. I can have heating if I like. I can boil a kettle easily. I can charge up my phones, my camera. I'm going to be in a tent for 4 nights soon. And if it's like this, I don't think I'll last. I've got things planned on this camping trip, which I might not be able to do. because it's going to be horrendous, I think. But I will let you know. I have thought of going home after being here, because the weather, lots of things around the country have been cancelled because of this sudden drop in temperature, heavy rain, terrible wind. There's been a huge drop in temperature. And like I said, I've got 2 jumpers on. I've got my trousers on, not my thick winter ones, but I've got my trousers on, 2 jumpers, a t-shirt, a winter coat. It's horrendous here. Right, so now I should really put my wellies on. In fact, I might go back and get my wellies. I've got waterproof trousers as well I should put on. I'm just having a look at some of the graves here. I can't remember all the associated names, but we know we've got people from here. We know we've got people from here. If I recognise a name, I'll go in the newer area in a minute. I might have to come back, although there are some paths I've noticed cut in where I could go across. See, if this was a hot day, there wouldn't be a problem with getting wet and cold. There wouldn't be a problem. I will try and phone that number in a minute so I can just have a look round the inside of the church. It's not as if I come here very often or will be coming back again. There's a bridge there. We got webs and bridges in the family. We're going to go in the new area first. I'm using the Canon. At the moment I'm using the Canon, but of course there can be a lot more graves here since 20 years ago. Isn't it? Yeah, a lot more graves. Right, we've got Claydons, so if we've got Claydons I tend to, and possibly Jeffreys, I tend to take a picture. So I'm going to turn off now, and there's a peachy over there. I'm going to turn off now and do some photos, and I'll come back on. There's a Woolard over there. These would be descendants of our older ancestors. And like I said, I've got all the information. I can't remember everything anymore without consulting my paperwork or the computer. Because my tree has grown so big and I can't just pop up here. So it would be nice to get in the church. Right, another small video. I've just done the newer part of the graveyard. I've just taken images of familiar names. It doesn't mean they're linked. It's just I tried to join things up later. But there's St Mary's the Virgin, which I'd never videoed in the past, but I did an audio and I did photos here 20 years ago. And it looks more or less the same. And I don't think we got in it then. It's because there are people that were still, so they have to keep them locked, but people like me, then we can't get in. And whoever's got the key might not be in today. It's Saturday. I'm dressed up like it's winter. Yeah, I'm dressed up like it's winter. And it's June, today's June the 6th. It's D-Day, I think they call it. It's the Battle of Normandy or something like that, when in the Second World War. You know, Dunkirk, and I don't know if it was Dunkirk, but there were big ceremonies over in France commemorating those that lost their lives, those that fought. My dad was in Italy and Egypt when all that was going on. I think my dad was in another area. Right, we've done these, Sheila. Yeah, we've done these. Let's go through to the old part. Couldn't park the car where I could see it either. It's down the lane with some bloke with a flipping pit bull and army outfit on. So I don't know who he was, but it just opened me. I'll check on it in a minute when I go down there. I'll just check on it. Right, we did these a minute ago. What we do, we'll walk. We can't walk around that way because the graves are facing the wrong way. So we'll go up to the top here. See if I have my wellies on, which you could put on, Sheila. You could put your wellies on. I'm just going to go and check on my car. Right, what I'm going to do now, folks, is just turn off for a minute. I'm just going to turn off, save the battery. It's not very good, by the way. Canon is no good at video. It's going to be terrible. It might even be out of focus. It could be on zoom constantly. It's not meant for videoing unless you're still, like standing like this. But anyway, this is Wooditton, over and out.